Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, whom may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just want to get into a brief lesson, landbacking off of the beloved elder Ariam Lab right here, live stream he did earlier this morning. And he went into various topics, but what inspired me to do this lesson is when he opened up, he mentioned how, we know we've been called, from us servants, Lord willing, we're the men, okay, that the Lord chose since the days of old, man, to do this work. Lord willing, we're those ancient spirits, man, okay, the servants, the prophets, right, starting with the servants, the prophets, man, trickling down to you, men, women, and children that believe the report. We know we've been called, man, but as it's written in Matthew 22:14, it's yet to be determined if we've been chosen, you see. But the scriptures, okay, is the blueprint, okay, to what we must do to make it, okay. Lord willing, we're part of that precious number. It's all in the scriptures, man. You see, as the scriptures say, what put on therefore as the elect in the book of Colossians. As a matter of fact, let's start there first through the spirit. Let's start there real quick. Even though this is going to be mainly, targeted towards, us servants, us men, man, that have been called out to the front line. The book of Colossians, bear with me. The 3rd chapter, and I'm going to start at the first verse, and it reads, "Put on, therefore, as the elect of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai." And how do you do that? Well, let's continue to read. Right? Holy, which means separate. You see, we are to separate ourselves from this world. We are to separate ourselves from the ways of these heathen, man, and join ourselves unto the righteousness of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai by returning to the scriptures, man, to the obedience to the scriptures, man. In the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Right? Holy and beloved. Right? Beloved going into what? Dawadah, the house of David, man. You see? Which your sure mercies of David, okay, are going to rest upon the elect. If we're part of that precious number, Lord willing, those mercies are going to rest upon us. Right? Bowels of mercies. Right? Kindness, humbleness of mind. You see? Meekness, right? Willing to be taught, man. Willing to take correction and reproof. You see? Willing to be guided to the light. And it's not always going to feel good, man. Because we're going to go off in this walk, man. Time and time again. You see? But we got to be willing to get back on the high horse, man. And ride it out. Because we're going to fall. We're going to fall. That's without a doubt. And the scriptures say a righteous man falls 7 times, man. But what? The difference between a righteous man and a wicked man is the righteous man gets back up. You see? Let's continue on. Long suffering, right? This thing is gonna be it's gonna be quite a journey, And like our beloved Apostle Paul said, the race is not given to the swift. You see, so we gotta pace ourselves in this thing. You see, but we have to put on a level of acceptance to the Lord, because Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is requiring us to be hot. As it tells us in Revelations. Lord willing, I'm going to go get that after this. Right? Colossians 3:13. Forbearing one another and forgiving one another. Right? We have to forgive our brother 70 times 70. As Yahweh Shai said, man. Okay? We have to forgive our brother, man. Right? If any man have a quarrel against any, even as Mashiach forgave you, so also do ye, man. See, we got to forgive one another, man. Here it is. We've greatly offended our power, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and he's allowed us to come into his courts. You see, we're not worthy, okay, to have this truth, man. We're not worthy to be in the position that we're in, man. You see, this is mercy, man. This is the greatest act of mercy, man. Us receiving this truth. You see, because mercy and truth meet together. And now we qualify the hope for salvation. Akiyam and Akwab. This is a heavy thing. And that's why, going back to the point, as far as us servants, the prophets, singing this new song, only we can understand this new song, right? And sing it, right? Which is going to allow the rest of you men, women, and children that believe the report to dance to the tune. It's very important, okay, that we blow the trumpet, man. It's very important that we bring it out. You know, we also have to walk that walk, but we also have to feed the sheep. It's very important to feed the sheep. With so much going on, there's so much to report on. You know, sometimes you got to just drop what you're doing and just bring it out. Hey, I'm saying it because that's what I've done many times over, man. You know, I'm not saying anything that I wouldn't have done. You know, I'll be a hypocrite. This time you got to stop what you're doing. Hey, pull away from old girl. You know, pull away from your little one. You know, pull away from family, and go bring it out, because something just came out. Something just happened. That goes into blowing the trumpet, man. We gotta do it. Matter of fact, let's get this real quick before I get that revelation. I want to get that revelations, but let's grab this real quick. The book of Joel, chapter 2, and verse 1, and it reads, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, okay, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain." Who's going to be doing that? The servants, the prophets. We ought to blow the trumpet, man, and let our people know what's going down. We're the watchmen, if Lord willing. So we have to put on like a watchman, man. We got to bring it out. You know? Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand, man. You see, and this is the time we're coming into. We're coming into the time of Yahweh Shai returning, man. Which is going to be a day of darkness and not light. You see? And as it tells us in 1 Peter 4, judgment is going to start in the house of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, meaning what? Those of us that know that we're Israelites, starting with the ancients, starting with the servants, the prophets. You see? And you don't want to be found lukewarm. Let's get that Revelations. This is the book of Revelations, bear with me. This is the book of Revelation. This is all red letter, man. This is Yahweh Shai speaking, right? The book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 15, and it reads, "I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth." You see? So, hey, if you're not pushing according to your measure, you are going to be rejected. And you're going to slowly but surely diminish and degrade. Okay? To the point where you just disintegrate away. You start believing in the wayward doctrine. You start turning on brothers. You start turning on the leadership. And then you become a reprobate, man. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow process, man. It's a slow process. You see? This is why we're required to what? To move according to the scriptures, man. You see? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is requiring our servants to be on fire, man. That's what he's requiring. Okay, according to your measure. You know? The elders and apostles say, do 3 lessons a week. Hey, you should be meeting that minimum. You should be exceeding it, really. That should be something that should be exceeded. With everything that's going on, man. Come on, man. Our mind has to be fixed, okay, on these prophecies, man. Meditating day and night on these scriptures, man. That's how Sophia is going to feed you. If you're worried about Sophia more than anything else, she's going to feed you, man. She's going to feed you with edification. You're going to be able to bring it out. You see? Because at the end of the day, our works are going to be tried, man. And you're doing the bare minimum, it's not going to stand the test, okay, when it's put to the fire. Like it tells us here. Let's go here. The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3. I'm going to start at verse 12 and it reads, verse 13 is the point. 1 Corinthians 3 and 12 and it reads, now if any man build upon this foundation, okay, gold, silver, precious stone, and what foundation? The ministry, man, that's already been built, that's already been set. Matter of fact, I got to start up. Right here. Verse 9, 1 Corinthians 3 and 9. For we are laborers together with Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Ye are Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai's husbandry. Okay? Ye are Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai's building. You see? And the elect make up the third temple. Okay? It tells us in this very same chapter that we are the temple of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Lord willing we be of the elect. Okay? Let's continue on. According to the grace, which is mercy, right, of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, which is given unto me as a wise master builder. This is Apostle Paul speaking, right? I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon, but let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. You got to be mixing the correct brick and mortar, man. Your shit can't be watered down. Okay? Nor can it be overly mixed. It's the perfect mixture, man. Okay? You see? And it's going to be perfect through the Spirit because the Holy Spirit is resting upon you, man. 144 right in front of me. That's the Spirit. Kahalayam la Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. On the Toyota RAV4. Let's continue on. See, so we got to be careful how we build. You can't build any way you want. Hey, at the end of the day, man, if you believe that the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, okay, are leading the charge, okay, upon the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai, you're going to do accordingly. Okay? Not just giving double honors because it sounds cute. Nah, man, you executing that obedience, man. You showing reverence to the pastors that you believe wholeheartedly that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai sent, pursuing the Jeremiah, the 3rd chapter, man. Okay, because those leaders are here. 2nd Ezra, the 1st chapter, the Lord tells us he's going to send us leaders from the east, man. Okay, who are those leaders, man? Hey, a man should be known by his fruit. If you don't have the spiritual discernment to determine who it is, that's on you. You lack spiritual discernment, man. And you can say you're out here calling on the Lord, doing the work, you know, miracles in the Lord's name, but here it is, you're disobedient to the leadership that you learned from, man. You're not building right. You see? You're not striving lawfully, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to go get that through the Spirit. What's that? 2 Timothy? The 2nd chapter or the 3rd chapter? Let's go get that. After this, Lord willing, Abaratazah. Right? 1 Corinthians 3 and 11 again. So why I didn't even read it yet, Salakia. 1 Corinthians 3 and 11, and it reads, for other foundation can no man lay, then that is laid, which is Yahweh Shai Mashiach, which is what? The head of the church. Yahweh Shai is the head of the church, man. Okay? And again, what did we just read in red letter? Revelations 3. He wants us hot. He wants us on fire for this thing, man. Oh, guess what? You're going to be casted off into outer darkness, man. You're not going to make it as much as you think you're going to. You see? 1 Corinthians 3 and 12. Now, if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stone, wood, hay, stubble, and we want to be that gold. You see that fine gold from Ophir. You see, because Yahweh Shai said he's going to test us like gold in the fire, man. Knocking off all the impurities that came with Babylon in our captivity, wherever we may be scattered, man. Bringing us into perfection, man. Through the chastising of the Lord. See, we want to be that gold, man. Because if you're not going to make it. Check it out. Right? 1 Corinthians 3:13. Every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it. What day? The day of judgment, man. Okay? Because it shall be revealed by fire. And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is, man. You see that? And if you are not of the sort, hey, you're not going to be crowned. Let's go get this. Bear with me. I want to say that 2 Timothy, the 2nd chapter. Here it goes. Let's start from verse 4, right? And it reads, because this is what's causing men to slack. Okay, this is what's causing men that have been, armored with this word. Okay, and given the gift to teach and prophesy. This is what's causing them. This is what's causing you to slack, man. All right, 2 Timothy 2:4. No man that warreth, and this is a spiritual war. We're in a spiritual battle, man. It tells us that in Ephesians, the 6th chapter. Right? We wrestle against principalities, man. You see? Check it out. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. Okay, and one of the major affairs of this life is what? Your family. Right? Then comes your job or your career. Right? Then comes friends and folly and hobbies. You see, those things are going to get you knocked out. See, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier, man. Okay, and then eventually we're going to have to walk that straight gate that only one man can walk at once, pursuing the 2nd Ezra 7, man. That time is coming, man. And those soldier qualities got to come out at that time. Okay, being solo. Because at the end of the day, this is a solo mission, man. Yeah, we have the brotherhood as of now. But at the end of the day, what? We gotta seek our own salvation with fear and trembling, man. None of the brothers around you or around us can save us, man. See, we have to do what's required, man, when we're behind the scenes, man. We have to do what's required of us, man. You know? None of us can save each other, man. The best we can do is reprove one another, in hopes that, whatever demon may hop on a brother, because that happens, man. That's why reproof is important. Correction is critical. This is going to be a dog fight, man. Up until the final moments, man, up until salvation. This is going to be a dog fight. So at the end of the day, we have to know what we're a part of and what we're involved in, man, in efforts to be able to make the right decisions, man. And to be aware of, when we're going off. Utilizing prayer and fasting. Okay, which is the only way to get rid of some heavy demons that may hop on you. Yahweh Shai himself said that. All right, the book of 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 4 from the top. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him. Who? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, who hath chosen him to be a soldier. You see, and here's the point right here. 2 Timothy 2 and 5. And if a man also strive for masteries, and when you strive, you fight. That goes into fight, man. You see? And if a man strive for masteries, yet he is not crowned, except he strive lawfully, man. And if we're not doing according to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's will and what's required of us as servants, we are not striving lawfully. Therefore, we're not going to be crowned. See? Because at the end of the day, hey, we haven't resisted unto blood yet, man. Okay? We haven't resisted unto blood yet. So here it is. You can't resist going out with your old lady on a Friday, okay, to in efforts to bring out some breaking news information, or you can't You can't put off, a time with your child, man, your son or daughter, in efforts to what? Go put in the work. Go do the, what's required of you as a son. Guess what? You're not striving, man. You're not striving lawfully, man. How are you gonna strive? How are you gonna strive for the truth? Like it tells us in Manifest. Let's go get this. That's the spirit. How are you gonna strive for the truth until death, man? When you can't even put off the weak things. You can't even put off the flesh to do the work. Come on, man. 2nd Ezra 4. The men not going out onto the highways and byways, man. Okay, and you men know who you are, man. There's men that are putting up lessons, that are going into articles, okay, that are reproving other brothers when they go off, want to bring things out, on Bishop Nay and on all these other individuals that are going off. Yeah, they're going off, but here it is. You're not going out to the highways and byways, man. You're not exercising the fruits of the spirit. And you know who you are. You men that are doing that, you know who you are, man. Here it is. You've been gifted with the ability to teach, all right, but you won't go out and put your body on the line, man, which is required of us pursuant to Romans 12:1. You ought to put your body on the line, man, or you are not fulfilling the will of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. You're not striving lawfully. If you're not going out on the highways and byways, okay, but you're doing lessons, you're bringing out articles, you're reproving other men, okay, within the community, I'll say it like that, for a lack of better words. But you're not going out onto the highways and byways. You're not striving lawfully, man. You're being a hypocrite. You got to get out there. You got to go teach. You got to make your body a living sacrifice. It's an order. We've been ordered to do that, man. It's a commandment. You see, the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4. Bear with me. I think I'm in the wrong chapter. 2nd Ezra, chapter 4. Is it 2nd Ezra? Let me see. No, Salakia. It's Sirach. Sirach 4:28, the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 4 and verse 28, and it reads, hey, there goes that word strive again, which means to fight, right? Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. One may raise a question, how is he going to fight for you if you're dead? Because after death, man, the judgment comes. Matter of fact, let's close out right here. There's a reward coming, man, for this work. This is not being done in vain. Man, listen, man. This is not being done in vain, man. Man, the brothers, man. You know how much talent the brothers got, man. I'm not gonna speak on behalf of myself, but just various brothers, man. That brothers I even know personally. Your brothers could have been professional fighters, man. I know a few brothers in the ministry that could have been professional fighters, man. Eaton would have definitely made it. Okay, football players, athletes, entertainers, man. Just taking over various sectors of the world, man. Just conquering. That's what Jake do. Being the salt of the earth. Bodybuilders, brother, man. Jake could have been, man. Listen, man. But the Lord put it on the spirits of us brothers to not seek after the carnal things, man, but seek the kingdom first, and all these things are going to be added unto us, man. But you got to put it all on the line. That's the thing. That's the agreement. Right, let's get this right here and close out through the spirit. Right, 2nd Ezra 14:35. For after death, backing up that Sirach, all right, 4:28. Because it mentions strive for the truth until death, right? And the Lord shall fight for thee. Check this out. Second Ezra 14:35. For after death shall the judgment come, man. When we shall live again. Reincarnation. And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared, man. You see that? So, hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not unrighteous to forget our works and our labors of love, man. We're gonna be rewarded for this, man. Even if it means, even if it costs us our life, it's not gonna separate us from the glory, from the reward. Okay, that has been preordained for us, man. That we are those men, women, and children, man. But again, starting with you servants, the prophets, us men that have been called into the front lines, man. Hey, Lord willing, we're part of that precious number, Akiyam and Akwaf, Abaratazah, man. Hey, and Lord willing, this is edifying. I just wanted to bring this out through the spirit. You know, I was listening to the beloved, you know, Elder Apostle Ariamla, you know, his live stream this morning. Again, it was a various topics. He touched various things, but you know, that portion of his, you know, lesson really, you know, inspired me to bring this out, you know, through the Holy Spirit, the Rakak Badash, man. You know, and Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwaf will edify. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Badash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwaf will edify. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kal Halalim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Shalom.